All right, we're gonna see if we can get you a court-appointed lawyer, or wrap all these cases up in one. Who's ready? You ready, Miss Cameron?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's pull Miss out of the breakout room. Let's go back on the record with Mrs. Chelsea Maria Geller. Ms. Geller, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Well, Your Honor, as to the tickets that involve the allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, the no insurance, improper plates, my client represents that she sold the vehicle and she has a receipt to prove that. As to the no operator's license ticket, she indicates that is her and that she wishes to plead. I was going to ask Mr. Rosenthal, in light of the explanation, whether he would amend the recommendation to a failing to display a valid operator's license.
Well, why don't we just give her allowing for that? It's the same thing, right?
Yes.
All right. That's better than a failure to display. I don't think she cares which one that they plead to. You understand what's going on, ma'am?
Yes.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
No, them tickets weren't mine. So I mean, I have proof. It was in the middle of the pandemic. She stated that I should have went to the Secretary of State with the guy that I sold the car to, but there was no way to even go.
So obviously, you have to go back in there and educate her a little bit more on what's going on. Essentially, and I'll try to do it.
No, I understand completely where you're even going.
Don't.
That it's really my fault because it's in my name. Like if something would have happened deeper, it would have still been in my name. I understand that completely.
She needs to represent herself, Ms. Cameron.
Ma'am, on the charge for which you are responsible, which is the no operator's license in immediate possession, since you didn't have a valid operator's license, the judge is still going to allow you to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, that being you, which will save you an abstract on your driver's license and 2 points. That's what the court was trying to tell you. Do you want to take advantage of that?
So you want me to take the charge of letting somebody drive my car without a license instead of failure to show my ID?
Yes. That's the offer.
I don't know how that's any better. I mean, I don't know how.
Allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The factual basis is you didn't have a driver's license and you drove a vehicle without.
I just didn't have proof of my license.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Judge. I can't.
Yeah,
I don't understand what's going on here. I guess I'm confused. Like
that's why I was going to put you back in the breakout room, and you said no. I understand perfectly.
Oh, because I thought you were talking about something else. I apologize, but I don't know.
I know because you're not listening. You talk too much.
Right.
So we're trying to get you to understand, but you won't listen. Basically, if you plead to failure to display, that's going to abstract to the Secretary of State. That's going to give you an additional 30-day suspension on top of the $240 fine I'm going to fine you for. If you plead to allowing, it's not going to abstract to the Secretary of State. It's going to cost you $240. Once you pay the $240, I'm going to dismiss the case. You won't have a misdemeanor charge.
Okay. All right. I'll go with that.
Which one do you want?
I'll go with what you just said. I appreciate you for explaining it to me.
All right, and it's you have a no ops here, and the no ops, that's the one. The other cases you're saying, hey, I didn't have this car, I didn't own the car. We're dismissing those cases. but you still have the no operator's license on possession. That is a offense that's worse than if you pled to allowing, that is a offense that's worse than allowing.
All right, I get it. I appreciate you for explaining that to me. I'll just go with that.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, Ms. Cameron in the breakout room went over a number of rights for you, your advice to rights. Did she not?
Yes, she did.
And did you understand those rights?
Yes.
And do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna follow up with a few more of the same questions. You understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
And that is pleading to the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Since you live in Lansing, I'm not gonna require you to do community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. I'm gonna allow you to pay $240. Upon payment of that $240, I'm gonna dismiss the ticket. You will not have a
Okay.
record to these, all right?
All right, thank you.
Let me draw your attention back to, we're doing the other one, right? Let me draw your attention back to August the 30th, 2020 at around 4:30 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Michigan and Washington Boulevard, ma'am. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on that day?
Yes.
Did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No.
Why is that?
I left my purse at home that day. I was in a rush.
Very well. I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'm gonna fine her $240, dismiss upon payment. I'm gonna dismiss the other charges with stipulation of probable cause, Counselor.
Judge, we'll stipulate to probable cause on the other matters that are being dismissed. Thank you, Judge.
Very well. When can you pay, Ms. Geller?
If you can give me till about a month.
I'm gonna give you 30 days. I'm gonna give you to March the 1st. I need you back that morning, March the 1st at 8:25. If the matter is paid, we'll close it and dismiss the case. You won't have any license ramifications. You have, I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. You're also gonna be responsible for the reinstatement fees. That's $180.
Okay.
But with I'm just concerned about the 240. You're gonna see 285 on there, but you have to concern yourself with the other dollar amounts because those are what's gonna give you clearances to get your driver's license back, all right?
Okay. Okay.
All right, any questions, ma'am?
No.
All right, there's no further questions. You have a very good day, ma'am. Good luck
Yep.
to
Thank you. Yep. Bye.
Okay, let's, Mr. Miller, are you ready on Sanchez?
Yeah, I am, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Ashley Sanchez Venegas, case number SP 135-46681, SP 139-68381, and SP 139-87641. Appearance for the record, please.
Clay Miller on behalf of the defendant, P86291. Ma'am, could you state your name for the record, please?
Ashley Sanchez Venegas.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. I've given you an opportunity to go over this case. What would your client like to do, Mr.
We'll be
Miller?
setting this for a bench trial, Your Honor.
All right, very well. The trial date is going to be the March the
Yeah.
1st, 2023 at 9 a.m. All right.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
One of the matters is set for, it's already been adjudicated that one blocking traffic was amended. She never paid that. And then there's another, so we'll be going to trial on the first formal hearing on the other blocking traffic. And it'll be a review as well, because, we need that $175 now.
Yes,
All right.
I had asked for a little bit more time because of this court date, so I could pay it.
All right, very well. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Good luck to you, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, could you put me in a breakout room with Celeste Cruz, please?
Yeah, well, Celeste Cruz, what we're gonna do with
Oh.
hers, we're gonna send her back to, we're gonna send her to 435. Celeste Cruz has a lot more going on than, we want to really get into here.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Okay.
I'm gonna put you, Mr. Levante.
What about Walter Paz?
Yeah, Walter Paz, he needs an interpreter. You have an offer for him?
I do.
All right, Mr. Paz.
Señor Paz, Walter Paz,
Aquí.
Yes.
I'm here.
All right, join the breakout lawyer.
Por favor, cuando aparezca el botoncito de ir a la sala de consulta privada, un botoncito azul, apriételo para ir para hablar con su abogado. ¿Lo vio?
All right, what's Mr. Johnson gonna do, Mr. Warbling?
Judge, he wants to waive his rights. He wants to resolve the matter.
All right, let's go back on the record with Michael, Angelo, Daryl, Johnson. Mr. Johnson, I've given you an opportunity to speak with, counsel in the breakout.
Yes, this is Michael Johnson.
All right, you wanna take the offer that was availed to you, sir?
Yes, sir.
You wanna do the 18 hours of community service?
Yes, sir. He explained to me that you're all able to work with my work hours because I run a hotel. So if I could work around that, I will take the offer, sir.
Yeah, well, you're gonna discuss that with Mr. Phillips. They usually can work around whatever you need to do. Where are you? I don't see you on the screen.
My service is bad, so I'm talking with the camera off because if I turn the camera on, I won't be able to hear you properly.
I still need to see you, sir. What's your phone number?
My phone number?
Yes.
My phone number is 310 California area code 403-3089.
Okay, you have the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center number?
I'm familiar with the location.
Give me I need you to take the number down because I'm gonna have you call them this afternoon.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. What's the phone number?
Phone number is 313
313
879-2155.
What's the last four?
879-2155.
2155. So I have 879-2155.
Yeah, 313. I need to see your face, sir.
Okay, let me try to connect to some Wi-Fi. 1 second. As soon as I connect, the call is going to mess up. 1 second, sir. Unable to access camera. Let me try it again. 1 second, sir.
We'll pass the matter until he gets that done. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Celeste Cruz. Case numbers SP 128-2267, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 128-23941. SP 134-7545, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 140-87471. Z808-8481. Appearance for the record, please.
And we're Wayne P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Ms. Cruz, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Celeste Cruz.
All right, today is the date and time, let's say for an arraignment. Go ahead, Counselor.
Judge, for purpose of arraignment, we'll stand mute and wait for formal reading at this time.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf on all the matters. I do have a phone number for your client that she gave. What we're gonna do with these cases are after we set a bond, we're gonna send these cases and give her a court date. Her next pretrial date is going to be February 21st, 2023 at 8:35. I'm going to also I know you don't have the information on your client. Is this your first allegation of driving while intoxicated, ma'am?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. I want you to take down the information to the next court hearing so you'll know exactly where to sign in. What's the number over there? 435. I'm sorry.
It's 240. 965-2403-2402.
All right, now the number over there at the court is the courtroom is 313-965-2403.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
313-965-2403, and the Zoom ID is 360-435-0000. Your next court date is February 21st, February 21st, 2023 at 8:35. As for purposes of bond, Counselor, do you want to speak to her, or do you? I don't know if you.
Yeah, probably, Judge, because I don't have any background information.
All right, join the breakout room, Ms. Cruz, and speak to Counselor about bond.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Well, come on back. We're not done yet.
Okay.
Your Honor, is it possible that I get a couple minutes before we go to the next person?
Sure.
Thank you.
What's the time?
Is this a quiz?
This is 2402. This is we put on 434, right? I just gave you the number of
It went
435.
down.
Yeah, so
So
this is 043. I said 434.
So we
No, 433. 0
To the Southwest Community Justice Center.
313.
Okay, there.
You want the number?
Yes, please.
313.
Let me be you now.
879-2155.
2155. Thank you, Judge.
Did we schedule?
We took care of him. We closed his up. All right, we gotta wait a second for Miss. We gotta wait a second for Miss Williams Law to come back for court report.
Thank you, Judge.
Levante, are you there? What happened to Levante?
He showed up on screen, Your Honor, but I think his volume is not working.
Yeah, he could speak earlier. He's been here, so he knows how to operate. Is he still there? All right. So what about other offers?
I could speak with Lonzo Love, the court.
Right here.
Got an offer
I'm right
for
here.
Love?
Hold on, Mr. Love.
Yep. How you doing, man?
Speak with Mr. Love.
Thank you.
Judge, Miss Cruz, she didn't make it into the breakout room. I think she's still in this meeting. Or maybe, no, or maybe she made it.
No, I don't see her.
Okay, I'll try again. Thanks, Judge.
Oh, she's not there. Call Miss Cruz. Yep. I got the file. I'll put her number on there.
No, she didn't make it, Judge. Miss Cruz.
9 to dial.
Yes. I don't see Miss Cruz. Let's see. I think there's.
I got it.
You got it.
Excuse me.
Yes.
This is Michael Johnson. I have my camera working.
Okay, very well. Hold on a second.
This is the person that was supposed to get the attorney.
Miss Cruz.
You got her file? Okay. I was gonna start to say.
I'm back, Your Honor.
All right. All right, are we ready for Johnson? Mr. Warbling, is he there?
Yes, we are, Judge.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Michael Angelo Darrell Johnson. Mr. Johnson, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel. You want to take this deal, sir?
Yes, sir. I'll take
All
the
right.
deal.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You put your hand down, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, the attorney went over your advice of rights in the breakout room, did he not?
He did, sir.
And you understand those rights?
Yes, I understand those rights.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No questions.
All right, I'm gonna just go over a few other ones. You know that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me take you back to December the 26th, 2022 at around 8:29 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Livernois and Federal. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir. He came out I was coming down Livernois headed
Hey, let me
towards.
stop you. It'll go a lot quicker if you just answer these questions.
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on that day?
Yes, I was, sir.
And on that date, did that officer ask you to produce some valid insurance?
Yes, sir.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
I did, sir. My insurance was expired.
Okay, so you couldn't produce any valid insurance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. I thought you meant like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not listening. So I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plates. That's 0-point offense. It does not abstract to the Secretary of State, and I'll dismiss it upon completion of 12 hours of community service. As it relates to the civil infraction, will your client stipulate, will you stipulate on behalf of your client to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for that responsible plea, Counselor?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. That's a 0-point offense. It's a civil infraction. And in lieu of fines and costs, I'm gonna allow him to do 6 hours of community service for a total of 12 hours, strike that, for a total of 18 hours of community service. With stipulation of probable cause, I'm gonna dismiss the other 3 matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Johnson, that's 18 hours of community service. You have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. I'll get you to call Mr. Phillips this afternoon, and I'm gonna have you back on March the 15th, 2023 at 8:25. If you don't have any further questions, sir, you're free to leave, all right?
I do have a few questions though, sir.
Okay.
Actually just one question. So what tickets do I have to go pay?
You don't have to pay any as long as you do the community service.
Okay, so if I complete my 18 hours, I don't have to pay none of my 5 tickets.
No.
Okay, thank you, sir. I
All right,
will be
have a
calling
great day.
Mr. Phillips.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm good to leave?
You're good to leave.
Okay.
Michael Golden,
Yes, I'm here.
do you have an offer for Michael Golden, Mr.
We do, Judge. It would be 1 count of failure to display. The no insurance would be converted to an improper plate.
Is this
Remaining
Michael?
counts would be
Is
dismissed.
this Mike Edward Golden?
Excuse me?
Is this Michael Edward Golden?
Yes.
All right, he's got more than just that. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8 charges. You got all of those accounted for?
Oh, all right, Judge, I'm looking on the docket sheet of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we were just dealing with the 6 that are on the docket sheet.
All right, what was the offer?
The offer was failure to display on 5361. And then the no insurance would be improper plate on 5363, and the remaining counts would be dismissed.
All right, we'll do that allowing.
Okay. Okay.
This is the city of, why don't you speak to him in a breakout room, see what
Okay.
he wants to. And then if he wants to take the deal, make sure he gets his advice of rights read to him. Mr. Gold, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Warbling, okay?
Yes, sir.
So Judge, it'd be allowing and it'll be improper plates,
24 hours of community service.
24 hours. Okay, got it. Thanks, Your Honor.
Ms. Cameron, are you ready on love?
We are ready. Judge, I wanted to ask you, what was the date of this ticket, and did it involve a 1986 Monte Carlo?
I don't know, it sounds like a pretty nice car. Let's see. All right, so you want to know what kind of car this was. It was a 1986 Chevy.
Okay, and also, what was
The
the
date
date?
was September 3rd, 2021.
Okay. Judge, I did see a valid registration for that vehicle that expired September 4th of 2022.
What? September 4th, so that doesn't make it, and the problem with that, Mr. Love, is that the ticket was written on September 3rd. So essentially they're saying, hey, you went a day after.
No,
you got the
A year later, Judge, he had a valid registration for the vehicle, and if he had appeared, I think it would have been dismissed.
What about insurance? Does he have valid insurance?
More than likely, yes. More than likely, I did. Yes.
Wait a minute, more than likely, that's not a good answer.
Yes.
Can you prove to us that you have valid insurance, sir?
I could call all my cars. They was under Westfield Insurance, and I can call them. If there's any way I can do that.
All right, we'll bring you back and we'll give you an opportunity to do it.
So
this is the city of Detroit versus Lonzo Latif Love Jr., case number SP 1245706, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Mr. Love.
All right. Go ahead, state your name for the record, Mr. Love.
Lonzo Lucan Latif Love Jr.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment. Go ahead, counselor.
Judge, as to the arraignment, we will waive the formal reading the complaint warrant. Ask the court to set aside the bench warrant in this matter, and we'll stand mute to the charges at this time.
All right, I'm gonna enter now. You'll plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give you a client a $0 bond. Mr. Love, I'm gonna give you till February 16th to get that information to us, all right? Bring that registration again, and then bring some proof of insurance on that date at least. Do you still have the vehicle?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's in my garage.
All right, so bring me some valid insurance and valid registration, and we'll dismiss the ticket, all right?
Okay, so I got. Who do I get in touch with? How do I go about doing that? Just have them fax you all over my insurance and back then?
If you can show me the stuff right on the screen, I usually dismiss it like that. If you want to fax it to me, I mean, if you want to email it to me, I'm gonna put my email address in the chat.
I think that'd be more easier because I could have them. I can call them, just have them do that. I'm not really good with all that. I could just have them fax it to you, show them I had insurance. Yes, sir.
So is the car clean? I might order a picture of the car too. Is it clean?
Yeah, it's clean, everything. This is my my old school antique car.
All right. Come back. I'll put the email address in the chat. You can have them send that to me and have that registration, and we'll dismiss the case. All right.
How do I go to the chat?
Well, you go down to the bottom of the screen. You see that chat? You just hit the chat, and you'll see my email address to the right of it.
Bottom of the screen. What it says, more?
No, it says chat down there. Should say chat.
All I see is mute, stop, share contact.
Hit more and see what it says, and see if you see a chat down there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see chat right here. Yeah, if I pushed it. So, what you want me to do? Push this?
I want you
Or
to
email
to
it to
the
them?
right. If you push it, you'll see all the conversations that have come up. And I put my email address in there.
I got
All right, Miss Cameron, I have Gregory Sharda Renee Gregory.
Yes.
Yes.
Another. Have your own lawyer, ma'am.
Ma'am, do you have your own attorney?
I'm sorry, I
Turn your
can hear you.
Turn your camera on, please.
Okay.
All right. Ma'am, do you have something else to cover up a little more?
Okay, hold on one second.
Put the shirt on.
Yeah.
But do I hang up now and just call them and just call this number?
You're done. If you got that information, you can hang up. You're free to leave.
All right. So you just want the registration and insurance. I mean,
Correct. Correct.
All right. Thank you.
Come back on the 16th of February.
So send that on then. Don't send it before then. I'll do it now.
Send in whatever you can.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let's go ahead. This is just going to be an arraignment here for Miss Gregory.
Judge, we do have an offer.
Yeah, but it's not on the I'm not going to take an offer on the OWI anyway today. I want to give her an opportunity to if she chooses to try to. Oh, this is an old case anyway.
Oh, is it? How old is it, Judge? What's the year?
2014.
Oh, yeah, no way. Okay, thank you, Judge.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, quiet.
Want to set a trial on this?
Absolutely.
What? I don't know what just happened.
Ma'am, just hold on. We're gonna set a trial date for your case.
Morning, Miss Cameron. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Did you need anything from me at the moment, ma'am?
No, not right now, no.
Okay.
I think I have the offers and people I've spoken to, I had offers for.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And then are you in good shape too, Mr. Werblin?
I believe so. So Miss Cameron, did we get offer on Juan Gutierrez, the trial? Or do you want me to speak to Matt about that one?
I don't know.
Okay.
I would
Yep.
see if you can get an offer on that, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. So
Is
Matt, that was the
Whitehead
only
here?
one.
Is Officer Whitehead here?
I believe so.
Okay.
So I just, okay, no problem. So I didn't know, Matt, if we had an offer on that one.
On is it Gutierrez?
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be improper plates.
Okay.
And then I'll speak with Officer Whitehead. But that's the offer we do have today.
Sounds good. Okay, I think that's all I have.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. We're having some technical difficulties. I just want to tell y'all that.
All right, hello? Hello,
Yes, Judge, we can hear, I can hear you fine.
back now, okay, something went wrong with the, audio.
Okay.
All right. Now, let's get some of these officers out of here as well. What about, Mr. Paz? Have you spoke with him?
Yes, we're ready on Mr. Paz.
All right, let's go, and then Miss Gregory, join that breakout room and wait on Miss Cameron in the breakout room, please.
Okay.
All right, and, where's Paz's spot? Walter Paz. Okay, Miss Cruz is back. Who was speaking with Miss Cruz? Mr.
I was, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Cruz. I'll put you in breakout room 4.
Very good, Judge.
Oh, you guys are good? We still need offers for these officers. I want to get these officers.
How many, I just saw that you were, can we put them in a breakout room and then send me a breakout room? I know with Corporal White that did something, but yeah.
You want to break out on all the officers?
Yeah. I'll go, I should be on Zoom now, but I'll go speak with
You're added to the breakout room.
Thank you, Honor. I'll be on Zoom.
Officer Rizzo, can you go in the breakout room with Mr. Rosenthal? He's gonna be in there in a second.
Señora Elma.
Mrs. Elba.
Yes.
What's the lady's name? Miss Cruz, join the breakout room, please.
¿Cuál es su nombre, señora?
Naomi Oviedo Ramírez.
Your Honor, Galaxy A12 is Mrs. Naomi Oviedo Ramírez.
Tenía problema con la conexión, por eso no me podía conectar.
I have problem with my connection, so I couldn't connect earlier.
And who is she?
She is in the middle of the second page, Your Honor.
Naomi, okay, I have it.
Yeah. Ok, señora, ya la tenemos.
Ok.
Ok, thank you. Ya se puede poner otra vez en
Miss
mute.
Cruz, where is Miss Cruz? Miss Cruz is not joining the breakout.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right, let's go ahead. Walter Paz. Let's take care of Walter Paz and then move on. Who has Walter Paz?
I do, Judge.
All right, let's call the case, if we haven't already. This is the city of Detroit versus Walter O. Paz Rodriguez, case number SQ 1420176, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, and Ms. Hernandez, you can go ahead and interpret.
Thank you. Vamos a llamar nuevamente al caso del señor Walter Paz, si no lo habíamos llamado anteriormente. Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Walter Omar Paz Rodríguez. Número de caso SP 142-01-761 y 2. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta, puede usted traducir, señor Hernández.
All right. Today is the date time set for an arraignment. Go ahead, counselor, for the arraignment.
Ok, hoy es el día y la hora establecido para la lectura de cargos. Adelante, abogada, con la lectura de cargos.
Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Mr. Paz. Judge,
Mi nombre es Melinda Cameron y estoy representando al señor Paz.
This is a pretrial matter scheduled for today.
Hoy es el día agendado para la consulta previa al juicio.
Mr. Paz is going to avail himself of the recommendation to plead to reduced charge of failing to display a valid operator's license.
Y el señor Paz se va a adherir a la recomendación de cargo reducido de no haber podido mostrar una licencia válida.
I also advised him of his constitutional rights.
Yo también le notifiqué de sus derechos constitucionales.
And the fact that under People versus Padilla, that this could affect his immigration status. He's not documented at this time. So I advised him that it could affect his immigration status, not necessarily under this current administration, but I could not guarantee what the future ramifications would be of a misdemeanor conviction on his immigration status in the future.
Yo también le informé al señor Paz de sus derechos constitucionales, así como también que según el caso de People versus Díaz, su estatus migratorio en este momento podría tener un impacto en su estatus migratorio, tal vez no necesariamente en esta administración, pero sí en un futuro.
Correcto.
Correct.
All right, let's do the arraignment, counselor.
As to the arraignment, Your Honor, we'll waive the reading of the complaint and warrant, stand mute to the charges.
Con respecto con la notificación de sus derechos, sí, con defecto vamos a ceder la lectura formal del documento y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
We're not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
La corte entonces va a aceptar va a introducir una declaración de culpabilidad en el nombre de su cliente y le va a imponer una fianza de $0.
Okay.
And we'll amend the offer to an allowing 12 hours of community service. If he wants to take the deal, upon completion of the 12 hours of community service, we'll dismiss the case.
Y vamos entonces a a aceptar su declaración de culpabilidad de el cargo enmendado de no haber podido mostrar una licencia. Se le van a imponer 12 horas de servicio comunitario y después de que termine esas 12 horas de servicio comunitario, el caso se va a tumbar, va a ser desestimado.
Ok.
¿Ok?
Want to take that deal, sir?
Señor, ¿quiere tomar ese acuerdo que le están ofreciendo?
Sí.
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Señor, por favor, ¿puede levantar su mano derecha?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad y solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Put your hand down, sir.
¿Puede bajar su mano, señor?
Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este delito menor podría ser de hasta 93 días o hasta $500 de multa? ¿Entiende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Usted entiende que usted tiene absolutamente el derecho de ir a un juicio si usted así lo quisiera.
No.
¿No entiende?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Alguien más le ofreció algo más aparte de lo que ya hemos hablado?
No.
No.
And the counselor went over the rest of your rights in the breakout room, correct?
Y la abogada le explicó todos sus derechos constitucionales cuando estaban en la sala de consulta privada, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
Correcto.
And you understood those rights, correct?
Y usted entendió todos esos derechos, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
Correcto.
And do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Y usted tiene alguna pregunta acerca de alguno de esos derechos?
No.
No.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to January 4th, 2023 at around 6:43 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Michigan and Avenue and I-94. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, déjeme entonces dirigir su atención a los días de los hechos, que fue el 4 de enero del 2023, alrededor de las 6:43 de la tarde, de la noche, en los alrededores de la avenida Michigan y la I-94. Ese día, ¿usted fue parado por un oficial de policía?
Sí.
Yes.
On that date and time, were you operating a motor vehicle on that date, sir?
¿Y ese día usted estaba manejando un vehículo, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
And did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
¿Y el policía le pidió que le mostrara una licencia de conducir válida?
Exactamente.
Exactly.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
Pero no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señor?
No.
No. Why is that?
¿Por qué no se la pudo mostrar?
Pues no tengo.
Because I don't have it.
Very well, I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, order him to do 12 hours of community service. I told him I'll dismiss upon payment, and I'll dismiss the other matter with stipulation of probable cause.
There is a stipulation of probable cause, Judge.
Ok, señor, entonces esta corte lo va a encontrar culpable del cargo enmendado de no haber podido mostrar una licencia. Le va a imponer 12 horas de servicio comunitario y después de que las cumpla, ese cargo va a ser retirado, va a ser dejado caer, desestimado, y después de la estipulación hecha por su abogado, entonces también voy a retirar el otro cargo. Las estipulaciones están hechas, dice su abogado.
Okay.
All right, I need a good phone number from you, sir.
Señor, necesito un buen número de teléfono donde nos podamos comunicar con usted.
248.
248.
240.
240.
58.
58.
69.
248-240-5869. Your Honor, 248-240-5869.
All right, I need him to take this number down to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. That'll be.
Okay, señor.
Ocho
Sorry,
siete 2155. I'm gonna set a review date for March 15th, 2023. And be back call the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center this afternoon and ask for Ms. Quinteo. She'll set you up with those hours. You got those hours completed, we'll dismiss the case on March 15th, 2023.
At what time, Your Honor?
5, if he doesn't have any further questions, he's free to leave.
Your Honor, what time in March 15?
8:25.
Okay, thank you. Let me tell him that. Señor, entonces, usted anota este número de teléfono. 313-879-2155. ¿Lo tiene?
Ya, listo.
Ok, va a llamar a la señora Carmencita Buentello, allí al Centro de Justicia Comunitaria del Suroeste de Detroit. Y lo llame esta misma tarde, por favor, y ellos le van a decir dónde y cómo y cuándo tiene que hacer las horas de servicio comunitario, que las tiene que haber hecho ya para el 15 de marzo, porque el 15 de marzo de este año a las 8:25 se tiene que volver a conectar igual que hoy, y ya entonces con esas horas, con la prueba de que hizo esas horas de servicio comunitario. ¿Entendió?
Correcto.
¿Tiene toda la información?
Sí.
¿Tiene alguna pregunta?
No, está bien.
Si no tiene ninguna pregunta, entonces ya se puede retirar. Gracias.
Okay, gracias.
Thank you.
Join the breakout room, Ms. Cameron, for Ms. Gregory for that OWI and all those other charges she has.
Yep, will do. Thank you, Judge.
And Your Honor, if I may, can I speak with Mr. Werbling briefly, since Ms. Cameron's going into the other breakout room on the cases we have officers present for?
Join the breakout room, Mr. Warbling, and speak to Mr. Rosenthal, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, who's on the iPhone with their hand raised?
This is me, Lonzo Love, probably.
Yeah, you're done, sir.
I want to know. I just talked to my insurance company, and I want to make sure you got that email. I had sent it to you. They sent you what you had wanted, my proof of insurance.
I don't have it yet. Not yet. No, I don't have it yet.
Okay.
No, I don't have it.
Okay. So I could just call the number, or what should I do? Just when I do.
I would get a print. I would print out a copy of it, sir, and then just bring it back on the 16th.
All right.
And then you'll be able to just put it up to the screen and I can see it.
Okay.
All right. All right. The iPhone with the hand raised. What's your name? With the hat, the guy in the hat.
El señor que tiene el sombrero, ¿cuál es su nombre? Que está registrado en un iPhone.
He can hear me. What's your name, sir? You just muted. I mean, there. What's your name?
Hugo Norge Ramírez.
That's the Samsung SM.
Yes, sir.
Hugo Ramirez.
Sí. Sí, señor.
All right.
Yes, sir. Señor Ramírez, ¿necesita intérprete?
Mr. Warbling is getting his offers now. Okay, let's go call the city of Detroit versus, Charda Renee Gregory, case numbers SP 1190452, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3, SP 1260371, SP 1287454, counts 1, 2, and 3.
On the radio. So.
SP 838822, counts 1, 2, and 3, and Z80335251. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Sharda Gregory. Ms. Gregory, can you state your name for the record, please?
Sharda Gregory.
And Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Gregory would like to have her matter scheduled for a trial date. As to the arraignment on the bench warrant on these matters, we'd ask the court to recall the warrants if there are still any outstanding. She did post a bond on these matters. We ask the court to recall the warrants, schedule these matters for a trial date. As to the arraignment, we'll waive the formal reading on the complaint warrants and stand mute. Ask the court to enter a not guilty plea as to each charge.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on her behalf. I'll recall the warrants. I don't see that she's posted a bond.
Okay, I think she paid some warrant fees. I thought she paid the $50 warrant fees on those.
Maybe she did. Let me.
Okay.
I did. I have the paper in front of me.
All right, hold on a second.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ma'am, let the judge check it out, please. Thank you.
Okay, she has $100 bond on the OWI. She has a $10 bond on one of the other cases. $10 bond on another one of the cases. $200 bond on another one of the cases. Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's go ahead and discuss the you're going to have some stipulations as it relates to bond on the Z80333251. Did you get a time to speak to your client about her situation? Well, here's the bond deal. I'm going to up that bond from $100 to $1,000, 10%. This is so essentially that $100 is going to still cover it. You're going to be out on that $100, ma'am. But based on the nature of this allegation, and usually I just give a $500 personal, but this you have another alcohol-related allegation here as well. So I'm upping that to $1,000, 10%. I need you to be testing 1 time per week. There's no drinking during the pendency of this case, ma'am. So testing 1 time per week, no drinking. You're gonna get set up with probation. I need a good phone number from you.
313-655-8522.
8522 313-655-8522.
Yes.
I can appoint a counsel, or you can take the lawyer that's going to be here. I think this would be a good time to appoint a lawyer for her on this matter. I do realize that it's an old matter, and it probably will not go far, but just to be just in case, I can appoint a counsel, Ms. Cameron.
Okay, Judge.
I'm gonna reach out, ma'am. I'm gonna appoint you a lawyer for this case. You gotta make sure that I'm gonna give them this phone number that you gave me. You gotta give them, make sure you answer some calls you don't necessarily see, because that's gonna potentially be that lawyer that's calling you. I'm setting the trial date for for March the 2nd, 2023 at 9 a.m. If that's not 10%. If that's not good with your lawyer, then your lawyer is going to know how to contact us. But you need to make sure that you answer some calls because it may be the lawyer. I want her testing 1 time per week and no drinking during the pendency of this case. That's her bond condition. $1,000, 10%. She's already posted the $100. All right, do you understand, ma'am? Everything that's
Yes.
going on?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No.
10%, and she's already posted the $100. Yeah. All right. So if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good rest of your day, and we'll see you back on March the 2nd, 2023. Make sure you answer the call so the lawyer can contact you. All right.
Okay.
All right. Very well. Have a great day, man. Good luck to you.
You too.
Perez is the next person. That's an open intox in a motor vehicle passenger. I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Miss Cameron. Miss Cameron, there's no reduced offer on that. That doesn't go any lower. And I call that a non-offer anyway, because the motor vehicle and open out for a motor vehicle driver is the same penalties, the same punishment as the open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger. So either your client can take that deal, or she can set a trial date. We'll see if she can do better at trial.
Okay,
Mr.
thank you.
Perez, can you join the breakout room, please? Do you need an interpreter? Where's Ms. Perez?
I don't know, Your Honor. I don't know who that is. I don't see her.
Oh, she's in there.
him.
She's in the breakout room. Join the breakout room and make sure she doesn't need an interpreter.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Which one?
Breaker, you're the 3 in the room.
3. Okay. Okay.
Mr. Golden.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's Mr. Golden want to do?
Mr. Golden wants to go forward and accept the offer, Judge. I don't know if is he still in the breakout room because he's on the phone, so I said we would bring him out. Thanks.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Michael Edward Golden. Mr. Golden, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
So, Judge, I believe he wants to go forward and accept the offer. However, he didn't know if it was possible to perform a community service, the 24 hours at the Knights of Columbus, which is located in Southwest Detroit. I don't know if that was okay with Mr. Phillips.
Well, that's going to be up to Mr. Phillips.
Okay, yeah, I didn't.
I don't know if they're affiliated with the Knights of Columbus.
Your Honor,
Yes.
did we ever previously call Michael Golden's case into the record?
This is the city of Detroit versus Michael Edward Golden, case number SP 130-85351, SP 130-8536, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 137-81351, SP 137-8136, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. And I didn't know if Mr. Phillips is present.
Mr. Phillips, are you there?
Yes, I am.
So, Judge, yeah, I didn't know if that's possible.
Are you affiliated with the Knights of Columbus over there, Mr. Phillips?
No, but I can contact him, Your Honor.
All right, maybe, it's not going to be a guarantee. Where's Mr. Golden?
I am right here. Can anybody hear me?
Mr. Golden, can you state your name for the record, please?
Michael Edward Golden.
Okay, Mr. Golden, I don't know if it's going to be possible for you to do the community service hours at the Knights of Columbus, but Mr. Phillips said he'll certainly try. But nevertheless, it's 24 hours of community service, and we'll dismiss all the cases. What would you like to do?
Well, like I was explaining in the other room, the Knights of Columbus, it's a community service right up the block from me. I'd be able to work on because I work 40 hours a week, So, and everybody at the Knights of Columbus, pretty much knows my daughter. And I have my daughter on the weekends, so it would help me out, you know, being able to go there, knowing that my daughter is in good hands while I'm
Well, listen,
trying to.
Mr. Golden, I understand that, and all I can do is say that Mr. Phillips will try to accommodate you. But you got some very good people over there at the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. They got things where you can bring your daughter along with you, so that you can complete these hours. You know, I understand that you're affiliated with Knights of Columbus, but this is an opportunity to affiliate with another organization as well. So if Mr. Phillips can accommodate you, then I'm sure he will. But if he can't, then you're gonna have to do, do it with Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Okay. Well, all I can say is try your best to get me in that placement. If you can't, then I will do what I need to do to get my license back.
Okay, very well, sir. They'll do the best that they can to accommodate you, but they're very good people over there. So you want to take this deal, sir?
Yes. If he can hear me, I do have the Deputy Knight's number.
No,
Mr.
We're not going to go through that, Mr. Golden.
Okay.
Mr. Golden, you're going to contact Mr. Phillips, and then then you'll discuss that. Like I say, if he can do it, he can do it. If he can't,
I completely understand.
Okay, very good. So you want to take this deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, I need you to raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, Mr. Golden. Mr. Golden, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Correct.
You understand, Mr.
Yes.
Ward went over your advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, I understand.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Did you have any questions on those rights?
No.
And Mr. Golden, do you know you have the absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Do you know that by taking this deal, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No. No.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's draw. Let's draw your attention back to August the 8th, 2022 at around 9:30 a.m. in the area of Livernois and Federal in the city of Detroit. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department, Mr. Golden?
Livernois and Federal?
Livernois and Federal.
On what date was that?
August the 8th, 2022, 9:30 a.m. Operating a 2005 Mercury or Mercedes?
No, sir. No, sir,
Not
that
you?
was not me.
Oh, okay. Well, let's try this one then. Let's draw your attention back to January 31st, 2022 at around 3:59 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of McGraw and Trent Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the same Detroit police officer?
Was that making a left turn?
I don't see left turn. I see disregarding a red signal.
Was that in a pickup truck?
2007 Chevy.
That is me.
That is you. On that date and time, Mr. Golden, You were operating that 2007 Chevy, is that correct?
Yes,
That officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
yes,
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
correct.
Why is that?
I did not have them.
Very well.
I do have,
Did that officer ask you to produce valid insurance as well, Mr. Golden?
yes,
You couldn't do that either, could you, sir?
correct.
Why is that?
I did not have any.
Very well. I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended counts of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That is a 0-point offense. That is a misdemeanor, but I will dismiss that upon completion of 12 hours of community service. I'm also gonna find your client guilty of an improper plate, which is also a misdemeanor. Both of those tickets do not abstract to the Secretary of State. Neither one carries any points. And I'll sentence him to 12 hours of community service for that. So a total of 24 hours of community service. I'll dismiss those matters once the community service is completed. Mr. Golden, I got a phone number down here for you for the 5740 number, correct?
313765, yes.
And then I have, I want you to take the number down to Mr. Phillips in Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, sir.
Okay, I can hear you. I'm ready.
313-879-2155.
Okay, what's his name?
Mr. Phillips. I'm gonna give you until March the 22nd to complete those hours. Okay?
Yes.
So if there's nothing further, sir, call Mr. Phillips this afternoon and set those hours up, and he'll see if he can accommodate that other issue that you have. If not, you gotta get it done with them. If you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave, sir. Have a very good day.
I actually do. Is this concurrent with the federal and Illinois in a Grand
Yes,
Marquis?
that other stuff is gonna all be dismissed.
Okay.
All right. All right, Mr. Golden, have a very good day, sir. Good luck to you, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What's Ms. Perez wanna do?
Your Honor, Ms. Perez wants to schedule her matter for a trial date.
Okay, and did you have offers for those officers, Mr. Warbling?
Yes, I do, Judge.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Selena Maria Perez, case number SB 141-35871. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Ms. Perez. Ms. Perez, state your name for the record, please.
Selena Perez.
Your Honor, as to the arraignment, we'll stand mute, wait the full reading of the complaint and warrant in this matter.
All right, and they're not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. It's my understanding, Ms. Perez, you want to just go straight to trial on this matter, correct?
Yes.
All right, let's give her a trial date of March the 1st, 2023 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Ms. Perez, you have a very good day. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Who's that?
Was Juan Jury called?
No, not yet, no. Let's see, we haven't called any of the trial.
Oh, okay.
It's Juan Gutierrez, right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, do we have an offer for Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, we do, Judge. It would be plea to the allowing and the no insurance would be dismissed.
All right, go in the breakout room. Where's Mr. Gutierrez? He was here.
¿Dónde está el señor Gutiérrez?
Aquí estoy.
Aquí está, Your Honor. Here I am, Your Honor.
He's on which device?
His name,
Nice
Juan Manuel Gutiérrez Gutiérrez.
I'm missing it. I don't see it.
Señor, levante la mano para que el juez lo vea.
Sí, señorita.
Can you see him there with the hand raised?
Yes, I see him. I see him. Now I'm gonna put you in a
Okay, ya lo
breakout.
veo, ya lo veo. Señor, vaya para la sala de consulta privada que va a aparecer allí.
Okay.
La sala de consulta privada número 3, por favor. Número 2.
Okay, señorita.
12 hours of community
Okay.
service will dismiss upon completion and read them as advice of rights, please.
Yes, Judge.
Mrs. Manorino.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. I did see your motion. However, I don't have a response from the city. I don't know. I know that Mr. Goss is out on medical leave. So I don't know if there's some kind of disconnect. Can I get you to go back to the city to give them an opportunity to respond?
I'd be happy to, Judge.
All right, that would be sort of a, where is your case?
What's the difference?
I don't know. You printed it out for me and I had it up here somewhere. All right, if you can do that, we can call back, give them, if they don't choose to respond, then they don't choose to respond. And then we'll just have to, we'll have to make a ruling on it. But if, just give them an opportunity to respond. I know Mr. Goss is out and he won't be back for several weeks.
Would the court consider maybe just setting it for trial, and if we can get it resolved before then, and if not, we just keep.
What is the client's name?
Last name is Jamie, first name is Manuel.
Is he supposed to be on the docket? Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Jamie, Manuel Jamie, is he here?
I've been in contact with him this morning. I don't know if he's on or if he's still on. If the court would allow me to waive his presence.
This is the city of Detroit versus Manuel Jamie. Case number SP 140-62111, SP 139-06721, SP 139-06801. Hearing for the record, please.
Done recorded at home. You got 30 minutes to get here.
Good morning, Maria Manorino, P39531 on behalf of Mr. Jamie. For purposes of this proceeding, I'd ask the court to allow me to waive his presence.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grant that. And because there's nothing substantive and you've been in contact with your client.
Often.
You want a trial date, correct?
Yeah, I think we can probably work this out, but in the meantime, until I can get in touch with somebody from the city attorney's office, maybe we could just set it for trial. And if we can work it out before then, we will do that.
Very well. Let's set a trial date. It's March the 1st, okay with you? Is that your calendar clear for that, or do you need more time?
I start a murder trial on that Monday that I think will probably take me that whole week.
Well, this is like Burger King, Miss Manorino. You have it your way. What date do you need?
Any day the following week would be perfect.
Okay, let's see about the 8th of March.
Perfect. International Women's Day.
Well, very good. Now I learned something new today. International Women's Day. All right. Miss Manorino, it's very good to see you. If there's nothing further, I'll see you on 8th. If you need to get in here before then, you know what to do.
Good seeing you too, Judge. Thank you. And we will be in touch.
Very well. Have a great day.
You too.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I cannot get into the break room.
That's Cruz.
Yes.
All All right, who was talking to Cruz? Was that Warbling talking to Cruz?
Yes, I believe so, Judge.
Join that breakout room and wait on the lawyer, okay, Ms. Cruz?
Yes, I've been trying to get into it, but it just keeps loading.
All right, well, try to do it now.
Look, I'm still on it. I'm on on my laptop and it just says joining room 4, but it's been like that since you told me to get on.
All right, well, we'll wait a minute. All right, Mrs. Cameron, do we have anybody else that is ready to go? Oh, let's see, Austin Julian.
Austin Julian, okay. His offer was improper plates, Judge.
Hello?
All right, is that Austin Julian?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's his offer, but it's got a lot more stuff going on than that.
I can hardly hear you. Can you speak up?
Yes. He's got a lot of stuff going on. Let's call the cases, they're under warrant status, a lot of them. He's got some old cases. I mean, I don't know if you want to just set this for a trial date or not. Let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Austin Lee Julian. Case numbers SP 107-04131, SP 1186380, counts 1 and counts 2. This one's in warrant status. I mean, the default. I'll set aside the default on this. SP 1261438, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1416904, counts 1 and 2. SP 1416907, counts 1 and 2. Also 18348591, 18431759. Strike that 18348591. That's called 1843179, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Austin Julian as to the arraignments. We'll waive the floor reading the complaint, warrants, stand mute, ask court to enter not guilty plea. For those matters that are in warrant status, we ask the court to set the warrants aside and schedule all these matters for a trial date. And then on that date, we can see what happens.
Mr. Julian, do you understand what's going on?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to just set a trial date. I'm going to enter not guilty pleas on your behalf. I'm going to give you a $0 bond, and then you come back on March the 1st, and we'll see if we can parse all this stuff out.
Okay, I got one thing about that. Here on the 3rd of February, I'll be actually turning myself in to Wayne County, Detroit. So I'll be actually incarcerated on March 3rd.
Well, I'll put that on there. Maybe we can get them written out. That's even better. They got cameras and all of that stuff in there. We don't have to go looking for
it. I'm not hard to find. I actually show up to my court date.
Sir, are you going to be incarcerated in the Wayne County Jail or the Department of Corrections?
No, Wayne County Jail. I'm gonna be downtown Detroit.
As part of a probationary sentence on a felony matter with time in the jail?
It's not a felony matter. I don't think it's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
I'm only serving 9 months.
That's not out of, is this out of this court?
No, that's Frank Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
I actually got a good paying job, and I was going to see if I wasn't getting locked up, or because I am getting locked up, can we take care of this while I'm incarcerated?
Absolutely.
Because when I get out, I got a good paying job to come back to. So the faster I get this stuff taken care of, the faster I can be back and being a good citizen again.
That's what we want you to do, sir. I'll make a note. We'll have to figure out, reach out to Wayne County Jail. They let them know you have a March 1st. March 1st trial date in here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You can send him in. All right. Thank you. He's going to Wayne County Jail. Cruz finally made it to the breakout room. Why don't you take this case over for Cruz for warbling? This is going to. You're free to leave, Mr. Julian. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you. Have a nice day.
She's got. This is going to 435. I need to set some conditions of bond for her. Okay, who is that on? All right, let's get Mrs. Naomi Ovida Ramirez. Where is David Kramer?
Oh, you pulled this out.
All right, let's Jose Ulysses Gonzalez.
What's wrong?
Jose Ulysses Gonzalez.
Sí, soy yo.
All right, he's got, speak to him about his offer, Mr. Warbling. Jose Ulysses Gonzalez, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room.
Your Honor, here I am. Is that Mr.
Jose, I'm trying, the last page, the first name, Jose Ulysses Gonzalez, he's in the breakout room. You two join the room number 2, Mr. Warbling. Speak to him about his offer, please.
Okay. Miss number 2?
Yes.
Señora, estoy aquí. Naomi Oviedo Ramírez. Okay, thank you.
Did it say what?
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mrs. Celeste Cruz. Ms. Celeste Cruz, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. I gave her Zoom ID for courtroom 435. I did get her phone number. I will, we need an appointed, well, you can get the appointed counsel over there at the pretrial. You let them know at that next court date that you want. Can we do that right now?
Well, I can request it.
I Ms. Cruz.
Let's request that now. Need appointed counsel. We'll request that now. And as it relates to bond.
Judge, are you referring to Ms. Cruz?
Ms. Cruz, yes.
Oh, Ms. Cruz wanted to enter a plea today to the failing to display.
No. Oh. Turn the one device off, Ms. Cruz. No, Ms. Cruz is going to, Ms. Cruz has a laundry list of things.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
One being a, I thought open intox and a high VAC. And
I did not realize that. I only saw the driving license. It's been revoked.
I'm sorry. I thought that you were probably in a breakout room. All right, so Ms. Cruz has a lot of things going on, and she probably needs to go to her alphabet judge for this. So I've given her the information, and she's got a pretrial date of February 21st, 2023 at 8:35 a.m. You can't hear? Can you hear, Ms. Cruz?
No, it's.
All right, let's move on to Naomi. Well, she needs the interpreter. She needs the interpreter.
Why can't I hear anything now?
What's that interpreter?
She needs both. Ms. Fernandez.
Oh,
has
okay.
to take each other.
And Naomi.
Okay,
That's the one-
Naomi.
That's the one on the gap.
I think these in Gutierrez was here. Okay, so Whitehead, you can stay. Juan, you can, Rizzo, stay. And I think those are the only two officers. Nelson, Officer Nelson,
You said it was Naomi Cruz.
Yes, sir.
who are you here for?
Morales Perez. First name is David.
I don't see him on here.
I'm seeing Naomi Oviedo Ramirez.
Unless
So the-
he's on Galaxy A12 judge or,
No, that's Miss Naomi
okay.
Avila. I don't see Perez on the docket at all.
So the case was heard just on the 19th, and then it was moved to your court on today's date.
Yes, I'm just right.
It's on page 2 at the 8:35 docket. Judge.
35.
David
Oh,
Morales Perez.
that was just a pre-trial. What we did, I think, was he set a trial date.
Well, he said he came back over here.
Yeah, he set a trial date. Let's see if you put it in the system yet.
Well, they scheduled. Oh, you
No,
mean like,
today he was here.
oh, okay, so you gave it to
I'm
me.
gonna give Officer Nelson the date.
Okay.
The date should be March the 1st. Let's make sure.
And Judge, I'm looking at the list and it says set for trial. Prosecutors want to speak to the police officer. So,
March the 1st.
yeah.
See, he's coming back for trial March the 1st, Mr. Officer Nelson.
Okay, excellent. Is that at 8:30 as well?
It's at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay.
All right, thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. You take care.
All right, be safe.
Who was the Moto G Power?
The Moto G Power was the guy a long time ago. He's not supposed to be in here. He's been gone.
Okay, I'm back on.
All right, can you hear me now, Ms.
I
Cruz?
can, sorry. I was having
All right,
some
let's go
trouble
back
with
on
my
the record
laptop.
Let's go back on the record last time with Ms. Celeste Cruz. So again, I was saying that this case is going to be one that's going to go to courtroom 435 since she has a number of issues, including the high BAC. I've already put a note down here, appointed counsel. I have your phone number, so you need to answer calls that you may not recognize because that could be the lawyer. I gave you the Zoom ID. At this time, we're going to address the bond.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to give you a $500 personal bond. I'm going to order you to test 1 time per week. I'm going to order you don't drink during the pendency of this case. No leaving the state of Michigan. And that's going to be, that's pretty much going to be it, Ms. Cameron.
Okay, Judge.
Can we get a referral over there to her? Okay, so if you don't hear back from anybody before the week is out, Ms. Cruz, you need to call this number. I'm going to give you the number to probation.
Okay.
313-965-8255. CR3414.
Okay, I have it.
You gotta come down to the courthouse and test, so if you haven't heard anything back this week, but before Friday, you need to be down here at the courthouse trying to figure out what's going on. Make sure you give that number a call, but you should get a call from probation once we get this referral to them, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No, sir, I don't.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Good luck to you and be safe.
Oh, I'm sorry, I do have a question.
Uh-huh.
How much is the bond?
$500 personal. You don't have to put up any money.
Oh, okay.
All right. Have a great day, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, you too.
All right, let's move on to, when we have to wait on the, on the, interpreter for Mrs. Naomi Oveda Ramirez.
Connor, can I take a couple minutes, just right quick?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's when she went down Reno's
And what do we do now?
trial
We set up trial.
on the 8th of March.
Okay, so we said trial. She's supposed to contact them. Yeah.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes, John.
What about Mr. Luis Manuel Vega?
I'm back.
Okay. Did you say no community service? He didn't do anything?
He reported to the place that we sent him to, but all he did was fill out the paperwork and he never did any hours.
Do you have a number for him?
Yes, we tried to contact him and all I got was a busy tone. But I did leave some messages with his emergency contact. Voicemail.
All right. We'll get the show cause. All right, David Kramer, I don't know if David Kramer was here or not, but he's not here now. Maybe he showed, I know there's an older gentleman on the thing that I don't, I don't know what's happening. Gutierrez, this young lady, her offer is gonna be, Mr. Carrera's offer is gonna be allowing 12 hours of community service, and it's going to be a dismissal upon completion of 12 hours of community service. These cases. Here, Kemp should be dismissed. I think I'm you know, the summary, that's the. And then close out the other. Yeah. What happened with Hugo Ramirez? Did he ever show up?
Judge, I never saw Mr. Ramirez on the record in the courtroom.
Martin Ramirez Lopez. He missed out on a dismissal.
Which one, Austin Junior was the one that's doing the Wayne County, correct?
Jose Gonzalez, did Jose Gonzalez ever show up? I think they're in the breakout room. Gutierrez is here as well. And what's the offer on Gutierrez?
Let me see, Gutierrez. I think it was allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I think that's what Mr. Warbling had indicated earlier.
That's what he was charged with anyway, yeah. So.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Judge. It was improper plates on that one. I apologize.
Well, we'll just let him do the allowing if he wants to. I don't know if Mr. Whitehead can, Corporal Whitehead can, I don't know if there's enough information. I guess he can either, if he can't make the allowing, I'm sure he can probably make the no insurance.
Your Honor,
We're ready.
on the meeting was. Is there any way I can talk to Mr. Ramirez real quick, Officer Rizzo?
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll put you back in the breakout room on this one.
Oh, no, can I do it through?
Yes.
Because then I gotta leave.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Rizzo, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
How you doing? So it looks like these are from the same stop. On Ramirez, I guess he was the passenger with Gonzalez.
Yes.
Because I have Gonzalez pleading, would you mind dismissing Ramirez?
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
Thank you, Officer
Is
Rizzo.
Ramirez here?
I believe so. Mr. Warbling did talk to me about the case, Your Honor. Mr. Warbling, do we have Ramirez?
Yeah, they're in this actually together on the same device. So Hugo Ramirez is on the same device with Jose Gonzalez.
No, that won't be a concern. Am I good to go? Yes. If you guys need anything, call, everyone's here. I just got my phone. I want my computer.
Yeah, we got 3 patients.
No, absolutely. And then just call someone. Don't be here right away, Your Honor. I already let everyone know I gotta leave. If you need me though and call me, that's fine. I just don't know where I'll be.
That's cool. Just you really give the information.
I'll do my best. Drive safe though, guys. It's really coming down.
Are you about to leave the building?
Yeah.
Are you leaving the building?
I'm leaving the building, go pick up my son, and then I'll be back tomorrow.
All right, so we'll just call for.
Yeah.
Office.
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Either,
okay.
whichever way works best with you guys.
All right, let's
bye-bye.
call the cases up because now we're gonna need the interpreter for all the other cases. So that's gonna put us at a little disadvantage as far as being able to let Ms. Cameron go speak to someone else. So let's do this. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Jose Ulysses Gonzalez. Case number SP 1395747, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
And Warbling P 64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Your Honor, they both are in break room 2.
Oh, that's right.
They didn't come out, I'll pull them out. What's the outcome of this gonna be, Mr.?
So this is gonna be a plea resolution for Mr. Jose Ulysses Gonzalez.
To the open talks passenger?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. This is the city of Detroit versus Jose Ulysses Gonzalez, case number SP 139-5747, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Ok, este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor José Ulises González, número de caso SP 139-574-71, 2 y 3. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Ben Werbling on behalf of the defendant.
El señor Benjamin Werbling representando al acusado.
All right, state your name for the record, Mr. Ulysses Gonzalez.
Señor Ulises González, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
José Ulises González Verdugo.
José Ulises González Verdugo.
All right, put your appearance on the record, Mr. Officer Rizzo.
One more time.
Oficial Rizzo, por favor, diga su nombre también para que conste en el acta.
Officer Rizzo, badge number 3808, with the 4th precinct.
Oficial Rizzo, número 3808 del precinto 4.
Okay, I'm going to, the day is the date and time set for a trial in the matter, and I believe there's a resolution to the case. Is that correct, Mr. Werbling?
Hoy es el día y la hora para una resolución de este caso, ¿es eso correcto, señor Werbling?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, señoría.
And that's pleading to the amended count of open talks on the motor vehicle passenger.
That's
Y
correct.
esta resolución es que se declare culpable de, como pasajero llevaba un contenedor de alcohol abierto. Sí, su señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
Okay, you want to take that deal, Mr. Gonzalez? I'm gonna order you to do 12 hours of community service. That'll be 2 points on your driver record, and it'll be an alcohol-related offense on your driver's record. And I'll dismiss the other 2 cases. Do you want to take the deal, sir?
Ok, señor. Entonces yo le voy a desestimar 2 de los cargos. Y este cargo tiene son 12 horas de servicio comunitario, 2 puntos en su récord de manejo. ¿Está de acuerdo en tomar ese acuerdo?
Sí, está bien.
Yes, it's okay.
Can you raise your right hand, please, sir?
¿Puede, por favor, señor, levantar su mano derecha?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You put your hand down, sir.
¿Puede bajar su mano, señor?
In the breakout room, did your client, did Mr. Werbling go over with you your advice or rights?
Señor, mientras que usted estaba en la sala de consulta privada, su abogado, el señor Werbling, le explicó sobre sus derechos constitucionales.
Así es.
Yes, that's true.
Did you understand those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
You don't have any questions about those rights?
¿No tiene ninguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
Ninguna.
None.
Do you understand if you're not a United States citizen, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues?
¿Usted entiende que si usted no es un ciudadano americano, un cargo por un delito menor podría tener injerencias en su proceso migratorio?
Sí.
Yes.
You still want to take this deal, sir?
Y aún así, usted todavía quiere tomar este acuerdo que se le está ofreciendo, señor.
Así es.
Yes, that's true.
All right, I'm gonna draw your attention back to November the sixth, 2022, at around 1:40 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Tarnow and Panama Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Ok, señor, déjeme llevar su atención al día de los hechos, que fue el día 6 de noviembre del 2022, alrededor de la 1:40 de la mañana, en las inmediaciones de Turner y Panama Street. ¿Usted ese día lo paró un oficial de policía?
Sí,
Yes.
Were you in a motor vehicle at that time, sir?
Y para ese momento usted estaba manejando un carro, señor. ¿Usted
Sí.
estaba manejando? Yes.
Did you have some alcohol in that motor vehicle at that time?
Y para ese momento usted llevaba algún tipo de alcohol en ese vehículo.
sí,
Yes.
Was it open, sir?
Y ese contenedor de alcohol estaba abierto.
sí.
Yes.
What did you have?
¿Y qué era?
Una cerveza.
Beer. A beer.
Okay, very well. I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of open intox in a motor vehicle passenger. I'm gonna order him to do 12 hours of community service, which stipulates the property cost. I'll dismiss the other 2 counts.
Ok, entonces yo encuentro a su cliente culpable de tener un contenedor de alcohol abierto en un vehículo mientras que era el pasajero, y ese es el cargo enmendado. Y le ordeno a tener 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Y los otros 2 cargos van a ser desestimados después de que se estimule la causa probable.
Perfecto.
We stipulate, Your Honor.
Estipulada, su señoría.
All right, I'm gonna need a good phone number from you, Mr. Gonzalez.
Señor González, necesito un buen número de teléfono donde nos podamos comunicar con usted.
Sí, está bien. 248.
248.
388.
388.
1867.
1867.
All right, I'm gonna give you the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center. That is Trace 879-2155. I'm gonna order you to call them this afternoon. I'm gonna set a review date for March the 15th, 2023 at 8:25. Call Ms. Quinteo, get those hours set up. Once you get those hours set up, have those hours completed by March the 15th, and we'll close these matters out, okay? You don't have.
Okay, señor, entonces.
You're free to leave.
Sorry. Señor, por favor, tome nota de este número. ¿Listo?
¿Está bien? Sí.
313-879-2155. Ese es el número del Centro de Justicia Comunitaria al suroeste de Detroit. Ahí tiene que llamar y preguntar por la señora Carmencita Buentello. Y ella ahí le va a decir cómo, cuándo y dónde va a hacer sus horas comunitarias, que las tiene que concluir antes del 15 de marzo, porque el 15 de marzo de este año a las 8:25, usted se tiene que volver a conectar aquí, en este mismo sitio, en este mismo lugar, con la misma, con el mismo número de Zoom, y allí se va a verificar que usted ya hizo las horas de servicio comunitario.
Está bien.
¿Tiene alguna pregunta?
Ninguna.
You have any question? No question. Si está listo, entonces se puede ya retirar usted.
Okay.
No question, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Let's get Mr. This is the City of Detroit versus Hugo Ramirez. Case number SP 139-6185. 61, strike that, SP 139-61581. Appearance for the record, please.
Ok, entonces continuemos con el caso del señor Hugo Nofre Ramírez, en el caso SP 139-615, no borre eso, SP 139-61581. Por favor, sus comparecencias para que consten en el acta.
Ben Warbling on his behalf, Your Honor.
Benjamín Warbling, representando al acusado, su señoría.
Right, Mr. Ramirez, can you state your name for the record, please?
Señor Ramírez, ¿usted puede por favor decir su nombre para que conste en el acta?
Hugo Onofre Ramírez Rojas.
Hugo Onofre Ramírez Rojas.
Así es.
That's right.
Rizzo, you can put your appearance on the record, please.
Señor Rizzo, por favor, ponga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Officer Rizzo, badge number 3808 with the 4th precinct.
Soy el oficial Rizzo, número 3808 del 4º precinto.
All right, we're going to dismiss the case per the city attorney's recommendation.
Ok, señor, nosotros vamos a desestimar, dejar caer su caso después de las recomendaciones del fiscal de la ciudad.
Está bien.
It's okay.
There's nothing further. Have a very good day, sir. Good luck to you.
Ok, señor, eso es todo. Si no tiene nada que agregar, se puede retirar. Que tenga buen día. Señor. Señor, se puede retirar.
¿Me habla a mí?
Yeah, you're free to leave.
Sí, señor, está libre de irse. Se puede retirar. Su caso ha sido desestimado.
Ok, gracias.
Ok, thank you.
Okay, what's the deal with Gutierrez?
Ok, entonces, ¿qué ha pasado con el señor Gutiérrez?
Your Honor, he wants to accept the offer.
All right, this is
Su señoría, él quiere aceptar la oferta.
This is the city of Detroit versus Juan Manuel Gutierrez. Case numbers SP 135-7769, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Ok, este es el caso del señor Juan Manuel Gutiérrez, caso SP 135-77691 y 2, el caso de la ciudad de Detroit. Que sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Ben Werbing on his behalf, Your Honor. Corporal Whitehead, Detroit Police Department.
Representando al señor Gutiérrez.
Put your appearance on the record, Corporal Whitehead.
Yes, Corporal Whitehead, Detroit Police Department, badge 4344.
Sí, por favor, cabo, Whitehead, ponga su comparecencia para que conste en el acto. Sí, oficial Whitehead, número 4588.
All right, that's pleading to the improper plate. Is that correct, Mr. Warbling?
Entonces, señor Warbling, es correcto que entonces el acuerdo es que se declare culpable de no tener las placas adecuadas.
Your Honor, it'd actually be allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
En realidad lo que tengo es haber permitido a una persona que no tenía licencia, haber permitido que esa persona maneje.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Gutierrez?
Ok, y eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señor Gutiérrez.
Sí, señorita.
Yes, miss, yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, sir?
Ok, señor, entonces puede levantar su mano derecha.
Sí, señorita.
You swear or affirm that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
¿Y lo juro?
Yes, I swear.
Put your hand down.
¿Puede bajarlo?
All right, sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Ok, señor, ¿usted entiende que ese delito menor podría ser castigado de hasta 93 días de cárcel y de hasta $500 de multa?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand if you're not a United States citizen, a conviction for a misdemeanor offense can potentially implicate immigration issues.
Y usted entiende que si usted no es un ciudadano americano, este delito menor podría tener repercusión el día que usted vaya a ajustar su estatus migratorio.
Sí, señorita.
Yes, I understand. Yes, miss.
And the attorney went over in the breakout room their advice of rights with you, did he not?
Señor, y cuando usted estaba en la sala de consulta privada con su abogado le explicó con la ayuda del intérprete todos sus derechos constitucionales,
Sí,
Yes.
And you understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
sí, señorita.
Yes, miss.
Did you have any questions about those rights?
¿Y usted tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
No, señorita.
No, miss.
Why is he saying miss?
¿Por qué usted dice señorita?
Porque usted pregunta.
Because you are the one asking.
Ay, disculpe.
I'm sorry.
He's talking about you, right?
Yes. Ok, usted está hablando es acerca de la señora Hernández, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Ay, sorry.
I'm sorry. Yo soy el que le está preguntando, el juez.
Ay, disculpe, señor juez.
I'm so sorry, Mr. George.
That's all right. All right.
Está bien.
And you don't have any questions about those rights, right?
Y usted no tiene ninguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos, ¿verdad?
No, señor juez.
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to draw your attention back to May the 30th, 2022 at around 5:52 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Lafayette and Brevard Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Ok, señor, déjeme llevar su atención al día de los hechos, que fue el 30 de mayo del 2022, más o menos a las 5:52, en las inmediaciones de Lafayette y Bark. Ese día usted lo detuvo un oficial de policía.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, were you operating a motor vehicle on that day, sir?
Y ese día, señor, usted estaba manejando un carro.
No, fue el joven que le prestó el carro.
No, was the young man that borrowed the car that I have the car for him.
Yes. So, did you own this 2008 Dodge on that day?
Usted ese día, usted era el dueño de ese Dodge de 2008. Para esa fecha, usted era el dueño.
Sí.
Yes.
Did you allow somebody to drive that Dodge on that day?
Y usted le permitió a alguien que manejara ese carro ese día. ¿Alguien más?
Sí.
Yes.
And you allowed this person to drive that Dodge knowing that person did not have a valid driver's license, is that correct?
Y usted dejó que esa persona manejara este carro y usted sabía que esta persona no tenía una licencia válida.
Lo dejé que manejara, pero no sabía que no tenía licencia.
I allowed him to drive it, but I didn't know he didn't have a license.
Did you have valid insurance on this vehicle on that day?
Y para ese día, señor, usted tenía un seguro vehicular válido para ese carro. Ese día.
Sí, pero no lo traía ahí.
Yes, I have it, but I didn't have it there.
Did you have insurance on that day?
¿Usted tenía aseguranza ese día para ese carro?
Sí, pero lo traía en el otro carro.
Yes, but I have it in another car.
All right, well, Corporal Whitehead.
Okay, Cabo Whitehead.
Corporal Whitehead.
Cabo Whitehead.
I'm not going to accept the plea.
Yo no voy a aceptar la declaración.
Is Corporal Whitehead there?
¿Está allí el Cabo Whitehead?
You have his number?
Hello? Corporal Whitehead, waiting for you on Zoom.
This is, William Flipper.
It's Judge Perkins. It's Jamira.
Oh, hold on, let me put them on, turn my mic. Hold on.
All right, connect to Zoom. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Jan, I'm here.
All right, Corporal Whitehead, now, we have a problem with the plea here. One of the things is that he indicated that he didn't know that the individual didn't have a valid driver's license that he allowed to drive. He acknowledged the fact. Go ahead, Ms. Miranda.
Ok, señor, Cabo Guaje, tenemos aquí un asunto con esta declaración. Una de las cosas es que el señor Gutiérrez no sabía que este individuo a quien él le había prestado el carro no tenía licencia de conducir. Don Your Honor.
Also indicated that he had valid insurance on the state, but just didn't have it on him that day.
Y otra cosa es que él dice que él tenía aseguranza para ese seguro, para ese carro en ese día, solo que no la tenía ahí.
What do you want to do? You want to talk to, go ahead.
Your Honor, does he have valid insurance now?
¿Qué quiere hacer? Su señoría, ¿él tiene ahorita aseguranza para ese carro?
Mr. Gutierrez, can you show the court proof of valid insurance right now?
Señor Gutiérrez, usted tiene, le puede mostrar prueba de que usted en este momento tiene aseguranza para ese carro.
Ahorita ya no la tengo, pero aquí tengo la fecha de la última vez que pagué.
No, I don't have it.
Ya no
Here
uso
I
el
have the
carro.
proof that the last time I had it.
What do you, back it up so we can see some dates?
Sí, señor, por favor, póngalo un poquito más, retírela un poquito para que se pueda ver la fecha.
Okay, he's got valid insurance now, Mr. Corporal Whitehead.
Ok, señor White, él tiene ahorita aseguranza válida.
Okay, Your Honor, if he has valid insurance, I don't have a problem dismissing both of them.
Okay.
Ok, su señoría. Entonces, si él tiene seguro vehicular válido, yo no tengo ningún problema en quitarle los cargos.
I'm just gonna go over that with the city attorneys on the phone now. Give me 1 second.
Ok, un momento que voy a hablar con los fiscales de la ciudad por teléfono. Los tengo en el teléfono. Deme un segundo.
Okay, Corporal Whitehead, you're free to leave. Thank you so much. Mr. Gutierrez, we're going to dismiss both of the cases for providing valid documentation.
Ok, señor, Whitehead puede retirarse ya, oficial. Y señor Gutiérrez, sus dos casos van a ser tumbados, dejados caer, desestimados, porque ya usted mostró que tenía seguro vehicular.
Ok, muchas gracias, señor juez. Que tenga buen
Ok,
día.
thank you very much, Mr. George.